The Faceless Publisher Method by Saisify gets attention because it claims you can pocket half of big-ticket sales without running ads or building a brand. It's a bold pitch, easy money, no spotlight, no stress. But the numbers don't tell the whole story, and that's where things get interesting. The core idea behind the Faceless Publisher Method is simple. You find experts who already have an audience and help them sell their high-ticket programs through email and Google Docs. In return, you split the profits, usually 50-50. On paper, that sounds efficient. You skip product creation, skip building a following, and just handle the sales side. But when you look closer, the system depends on one thing most people overlook: access. You need access to someone else's audience, someone else's offer, someone else's trust. And that's where this whole model gets harder than the sales page makes it sound. And if you're wondering whether there's a smarter way for beginners to start making money online, one that doesn't leave you guessing or working alone, there is. It's a full system that helps you create your own product, refine it with expert feedback, get real traffic behind it, and even have it promoted long-term once it's ready. You can find the link to my top alternative in the description. Go check it out and compare your options. Getting access to an expert's audience isn't as simple as sending a message and asking to team up, despite what the sales page makes it look like. Most experts already have their own marketing systems, or they're cautious about letting someone new handle their sales. Unless you can show real value, maybe through writing skills, marketing experience, or a proven idea, there's no reason for them to share their audience or profits. That's the missing piece inside the Faceless Publisher Method. It explains the model, but never teaches how to make yourself worth partnering with. And without that, the whole thing stops before it even starts. Even if you find an expert who's open to partnering, the next problem is delivery. Someone has to write the emails, structure the offer, and handle the follow-up. The Faceless Publisher Method implies that part is simple, but it isn't. Email marketing only works when the copy connects and the timing makes sense. If you've never written launch emails or built an offer sequence before, this is where you will struggle a lot, even with their basic templates that they give you. The idea looks smooth in theory, but once you start applying it, you realize every simple step comes with real work, writing, testing, and adjusting, and the course doesn't guide you through that. Here's the most important part of this entire model: outreach. You'll spend hours finding people with decent audiences, writing messages, and explaining what you're offering. Most of those messages will never get answered. The few that do will usually end with a polite "not interested." You should also expect the occasional "not so polite" response, meaning you have to be thick-skinned to not give up. It's not personal, it's just how cold outreach works. Experts get flooded with pitches every week, and unless you stand out with proof or results, you'll get filtered out fast. That means dozens of ignored requests before one conversation even starts. The Faceless Publisher Method doesn't prepare you for that level of repetition or rejection. All that outreach takes time, and it wears people down fast. You could spend weeks reaching out, sending messages, and chasing replies that never come. That's usually the moment people start looking for something more predictable, a setup where the traffic, promotion, and guidance are already built in. If that sounds better to you, I've listed my top alternative for beginners in the description. It's a system built around real support, with product creation and ongoing promotion, so you're not stuck grinding through endless outreach. Instead, you let them come to you. Go check it out and compare your options. The Faceless Publisher Method isn't a total write-off, but it's not best suited for beginners. If you already understand how to write copy, build simple funnels, or manage clients, you'll recognize what this model is trying to do. You can use it as a framework, a way to package what you already know into partnerships that make sense. But for most people starting from zero, it's not going to click. You'll need sales skills, outreach experience, and the confidence to pitch ideas that sound risky to someone else. Without that foundation, it's like being handed the outline of a business without any of the structure that keeps it standing. Once you're inside, you'll notice how little ongoing support there is. There's no active community, no coaching calls, and no updates that adapt the material as the market changes. You get a handful of short lessons, and then you're on your own. And for that low price, you shouldn't expect much more anyway. You'll hit questions the training doesn't answer, like how to follow up with potential partners, what to say after someone ghosts you, or how to manage deals once money's involved. And to be fair, the concept itself is worth understanding. Partnering with experts can be a powerful way to make money online, but the course only gives you the outline. To turn that idea into income, you'll still need the tools, skills, and systems it leaves out. That's the real cost. You'll invest more time learning email strategy, negotiation, and outreach than the training ever shows. The entry price feels small, but the missing pieces add up fast. It's not a scam, it's just incomplete. If you treat it as a quick spark for ideas, it's fine. If you expect it to be a full business, it'll fall short. The truth is, there's no such thing as a shortcut. Every real business still needs product creation, refinement, support, and traffic behind it. That's why I always recommend looking for programs that build those things with you, not ones that promise to skip them. If you want to see what that kind of setup looks like, check the link in the description. That's where effort finally turns into results. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next investigation. Smash the like button and leave your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.